In this video, we're going to take a look at the new Redington Behemoth fly reel. This is a great fly reel for larger game. They also do this in trout sizes, like a 5/6. They also do 7/8s, 9/10s. But really, this is a reel that has an extremely strong drag system, making it good for bass, carp, salmon, steelhead, that kind of thing. It also is a fairly chunky reel, which makes it good for your spay switch rods as well. What Redington was going for was the strongest drag in its class, which they accomplished with this reel. It has a carbon fiber drag system, and literally you can button that drag down, so that's really, really tough to turn that spool, but it's also still very, very smooth as well. So they didn't really sacrifice any smoothness for strength. They got the best of both worlds with this reel. It has a lot of settings. You can really loosen it up or button it down depending on what you're going after. Has a very unique design to it, something that could not be accomplished with machining. This is actually a cast reel. You can see it has this kind of interlocking pieces of aluminum in there, which makes the spool very, very light. You're really kind of surprised when you take the spool off how light it is. It's really your drag that weighs the most on this reel. And these little metal interlocking pieces just kind of mesh right up with the drag system on this reel, and you can just button it back down, and nice and sturdy. You also have these kind of rubberized little grips, which is very unique to Redington, something a lot of other companies aren't doing. A lot of other companies just put a plastic knob on there. This one actually has some rubber grips on it. But very, very nice reel. Great if you're looking for a very strong drag system. Really good for salmon, steelhead. I could see the spay guys really getting after this because it'll balance out those 12, 13, 14 foot rods that they use. Also has a nice deep V spool, which is also unique and different than a lot of other reels. A lot of other reels, even though they're large arbors, have a fairly shallow arbor that stops somewhere in there. This one goes all the way down, giving it a larger capacity, and also it makes it easier to stack the line on this reel. So very cool reel from Redington, and that is the new Behemoth fly reel.